Long Beach. Welcome back to your home for local sports. It's Tyler.
And Mike. And this football video highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, perfect to cater your next team event.
Allen, stay in Yo Lane Stadium, filled beyond capacity. An hour before the game, they had to shut this thing down for the Downey Bowl. The Downey Vikings, the Warren Bears, SGVL action. Let's get pink and let's get live. Great atmosphere for this one.
Well, it's the kind of game that gives fire marshals nightmares, Tyler. An absolute scene in Downey tonight.
Yeah, on both sides, it's Bears, it's Vikings. Normally you have to go to the NFC North for that kind of action, Cotton. Raul Lara has built the Warren Bears program. They've won 4 in a row on the other side. Those Vikings, Day, Vigilant, and Justin Huff. That running attack is tough to handle. But Warren is going to strike first on the first play. Jordan Mays gets lost in traffic, but the J. Mays kid is going to pop out 43 yards. I get destroyed, and he ends up at the 24-yard line of Downey. But that Downey D is going to make a play.
Jalen Thompson does I guess it's almost Halloween, so he's doing his circus impersonation. The clown juggling act with the pick, a huge play.
Downey's offensive attack is definitely Huff enough. Fiver ran for 61 yards on this drive. This carry goes for 32 yards down to the Bear 3-yard line to set up a great scoring opportunity. And capitalizing, hey Eddie, is Eddie Preciado scoring on the keeper, and those home Vikings in their beautiful pink uniforms are on the board first.
Well, and obviously on the next drive, the Bears need to answer 3rd and 10. Jordan Yancey.
Oh, you Yancey, huh? To David Escobedo, 55 yards for the score, right back at you. That sideline can barely contain itself, Mike, but the celebration short-lived. Jason Thomas on the ensuing kickoff. Take it to the house. 3:05, take it to the house. It's an 8-point lead for the Vikings. Warren could not celebrate that score.
Well, and then after 3 and out, Downey going at it again, and it's Huff again around the left side, diving for the pylon touchdown.
Superman, do it! 21-6, a big tug for Huff. There would be more. The Viking defense continuing to swarm Yancey after he did get that one big playoff, and it carried right back to the offense and the ground game. Davon Vigilant for 41 yards. Great balance weaving through the defense. And here on 4th and 7 at the 30, touchdown of the year candidate. Screen set up to Huff. You think he's dead to rights there. Tries to reverse field. That never works. Cuts it up. Swarmed. And watch this kid go to work. This is amazing. No words.
You might almost need to take a candidate for touchdown of the year off and just go ahead and crown it. What an unbelievable play. I counted 8 players from Warren with a shot at him, and he still manages to get in the end zone. Again, ignore the word nominee. That's definitely a hashtag LB Top 10 play. Unbelievable.
No words, just emotions. Next Warren drive, Yancey making something with his feet. I'm so Yancey. You already know, as he dives in for the pylon. Touchdown.
What would Uncle Snoop think of you right now, Tyler?
I don't know. He'd probably think I'm pretty basic, but it's down to a 16-point game. Just over 2 minutes till halftime, but that's plenty of time for the Vikings. In comes Trevor Hill. His first throw on a dime to Stacy Chukwumeze for a big gain. Then later in the drive, a 27-yard pass, finding Thomas, getting down to the 2-yard line. Hill still working his way back from injury. His second game back looked a lot better. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes.
And then Day is going to cap this thing off with a 2-yard touchdown run and get out of his way. The burner Vigilant goes in to make it 35-12 Downey at halftime.
And they've got all the momentum wearing that pink. Trevor, king of the hill, leading a scoring drive after intermission, a 25-yard run here.
Dragging his propane accessories.
Absolutely. Beautiful play design, the run fake, then finds Washington on the wheel route for a 19-yard touchdown as they hook up to make it a 30-point game. And when Warren went on offense, that starting defense was just everywhere for the Vikings, pitching a second-half shutout, clamping down the attack. Cameron Carr, Kiefer Enslin, Darian Franklin, Ryan Collins, Chris Blanton, all guys that were all up in your backfield. Just looking like Pepto-Bismol being poured on the offense. And Blanton making a crazy play. Momentum, I guess, not stopped here, and out comes 42 with the football.
I don't really personally see how the whistle wasn't blown on that play, but definitely a crazy play, and he gets the touchdown, and that is going to seal things off here. A huge win for Downey. For the Vikings take the Downey Bowl, 49-19 over the upstart Warren Bears.
Great atmosphere for high school football. Warren, a program on the rise. They host Dominguez next week. Downey stays at home to host Gar. This video brought to you by Naples Rib Company as well as Papalucci's, our sponsors who put the Eat in 2nd Street. SGVL is really getting heated up, and tonight's big game in Downey was a ton of fun to cover. You want the rest of SGVL action? Keep it locked right here, your home for local sports.